Good evening, everybody. My name is Thomas Berry. I'll be the host of the call this evening, and I'm here in the beautiful city of Brandywine, Maryland, where I am with excited. It's cold weather down here right now, but beautiful Brandywine, Maryland. Background in marketing. I own a solar company. I've been in sales and marketing for a long time. Graduate from Delaware State University, where I played football. I met a lot of my friends and family, and it's where I grew up as a young man, coming out to this world to be a grown man. And just like everybody else, man, I found myself working in a very short period of time. Right after graduating, had this amazing degree that my family said, once you get your degree, all you do is work 40 years and retire, and then you live happily ever after for the rest of your life on your retirement. And I quickly found out that was a myth. One thing I found out is I was living paycheck to paycheck right after graduation, and it went till I found this industry several years later of network marketing, where the stars started to line up, and I started having a chance to meet some amazing people and started to earn some above average income and really changed my life. And fortunate enough, I met an individual that shared some information with this information about the seed that flat out changed my life. And whoever invited you, you want to take a special moment to send them a text and say thank you, because this information is like pretty much invite only. And what I want to do is start with introducing you to our team and letting you know who we are. Because anytime you look at something, you want to know who are they and what are they all about. So what I want to do is share with you who we are and what we're all about. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. All right. The name of our organization is called the Legacy Team. This is a national pre-launch. This is going live on Saturday. The vehicle that you're going to look at has already been rolling, has already paid out over $260 million in commission in over 20 countries, supporting over 20 different languages. Okay, so this is already rolling. But as a team, the Legacy Team, we're going to launch on March 1st, which is Saturday. Okay, and who are we? We're a group of like-minded individuals who've already created success in business, and we're focusing on duplicating that in others. And the way we've been able to create success is through three pillars. One pillar is community outreach. And what that means, as an organization, we come together to support different community events. We support different church functions, different youth clubs. It's really about giving back. It's several Christmas, we give toys to homeless shelters that don't have toys. We feed the hungry, during holidays. No matter what city you're in, if you have people in need, we would like to come together as a team and try and do our best to make a difference in your community as well. All right, so community outreach is a big, big deal because so many people need support, and a lot of times people don't like to talk about it. But as a legacy team, that community outreach is a big, big deal. The other one is mental health. You're going to see with the vehicle that we partner with, mental health is a big deal because so many people struggle with anxiety and depression. And a lot of times, it goes in our family without people talking about it. But we talk about the things, but we also talk about solutions and how we can support it. You're going to see with the vehicle in a short period of time how we support mental health. And the last pillar is entrepreneurship. We really encourage and help individuals become bosses, keep your job, keep your career, but on a spare time, part time, on your own schedule, become your own CEO, become your own president and founder of yourbusiness.com. Because a lot of times you're not really free on this planet until you're financially free. And that first step of financial freedom or financial independence starts with entrepreneurship. Keep your job, keep your career, but be the boss. And the most important thing about that, you be in position to leave your family a legacy. Because I'm going to ask each one of you a question right now. Who's helping your family create a legacy? When I saw this information, it was just me. And the legacy wasn't looking like I wanted it to look. So I knew I had to do something different if building and leaving a legacy for the people I love was a major, major deal. We have five key success principles. And these principles really go hand in hand with everything that we just talked about as far as the community, entrepreneurship, and mental health. The very first principle that we operate under is we help you create a residual income. And that's the income that you do something one time, and that income continues to come into your house month after month, year after year, without repeating the effort. Okay. When I was just working a job alone, I had no residual income. I was really living paycheck to paycheck. And if anybody's on the Zoom and don't know what paycheck to paycheck is, all it is, I used to get paid and run out of money before I got paid again. And everybody in my family was living like that. Then I found out nobody had residual income. So once I found out, I got quickly attached to residual income and changed my life. Number two, create passive income. What that means, leverage. We're going to show you how to generate a residual income and off the efforts of a team of people living around the world. We're going to show you some situations where you're going to be in position to get paid month after month, year after year from a group or team of people around the world that you would never meet and would never service. Okay? Very interesting. I would highly recommend get something right with something right on. Number three, we're going to show you how to become a boss, start a business that generates one and two, that generates residual and passive income. Number four, one of the most important is tax advantages. It's tax time right now, and so many people just work a job and let Uncle Sam take money out of their check. Then at the end of the year, sometimes people still owe. Never understood that. But I want to ask you, who do you think created the tax law? The rich or the poor? Always the rich. Who do you think it benefits? Always the rich. Only thing you can do, and you can't change it, but you can play by the same rules, and those same laws can benefit you and your family. Number five, most important, get paid in the global economy. What that means, so many people we know and love, they only get paid in US currency. Why is that? Because there's hundreds of countries around the world, but most people we know only get paid in one US currency. And they only get paid from their job alone. They trade hours for dollars. If they want more money, they got to go to work and generate more hours. And then they get paid. You want more money? You go to work and generate more hours. But what you're going to see tonight is keep your job, keep your career, but on a spare time, part-time, become a boss and generate some residual income, get tax advantages, and earn money from around the world. That's a big, big deal. So what I want to do, now stop sharing my screen, and what I want to do is introduce somebody that flat out helped change my entire life. This individual is my mentor, my coach. And once I met him, I knew. You ever meet somebody and you know for a fact you're in the right place at the right time with the right people? And so when I met this individual, I flat out knew that. So what I want to do is introduce to some and present to others. My mentor, my coach, good buddy of mine, this individual is making, him and his wife are multiple six-figure earners, making some serious income. But that's not the best part. The best part is he's a good person. He has all the facts with this vehicle we're partnering with. He's highly documented. And more importantly, he loves helping people and having a bunch of fun. So what I want to do is introduce to some and present to others Mr. Four-star, Mr. Preston Scott. Are you there, sir?
I am here, sir. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Absolutely.
Man, my goodness. What an amazing introduction. Your check is on the way, so your check is in the mail. I appreciate that, Mr. Berry. So, ladies and gentlemen, great evening. Mr. Berry said a lot about He didn't say anything about himself. That's the humility that this gentleman possesses. I too share those same sentiments. As when he and I met, the first thing that I noticed is that in conversation, he talked more about people, he talked more about others than he talked about himself. So in my opinion, that's the epitome of people before profit. So anyone who has that mantra is a friend of mine. And if I can do business with that person, that's just a whole nother level of success that we're going to have. So I'm going to be very brief, just share a quick story about who I am. I'm going to share a 5-minute video, and then I'm going to go into some detail about how we're earning some of this income here with this project. Preston Scott, born and raised in Washington, D.C. I still reside in the D.C. area. I'm in Brandywine, Maryland. I am married, been married 21 years. We have 3 children. My wife and I have been in the vacation industry now for 18 years. We've done a lot of things from a home-based business perspective. But once we found travel as a means to do business, literally everything fell by the wayside. As you can imagine, this is something that people love to do, people want to do, and in some cases, people have to do. I heard that doctors are prescribing vacations for stress relief. So we found this project that you're seeing on tonight, and within the first 3 years, we took full advantage of it because we had already been in the industry, so we knew what to look for. We've been here for 8 years. Well, within the first 3 years, we started making over $9,000 monthly on a monthly basis, 6 figures annually, part-time. Now, I say part-time because I was working at Andrews Air Force Base. I'm a former United States Air Force Staff Sergeant. Did that for 5 years and decided to separate and work at Andrews Air Force Base and did that full-time for 15 years. So start working this business part-time, start making 6 figures. So at that point, I had a decision to make. I didn't love what I was doing. I went ahead and put a year's salary to the side. And then in November of 2020, during the pandemic, I went ahead and walked away from that job and started doing this business that I'm going to share with you all tonight, 100% full-time. So this is all that we do. My wife and I both work this business all day, every day. So let me share with you all a quick 5-minute video, and then I'm going to come right back and share a little bit of the information on how to break everything down. Give me one moment to bring this screen up. Okay. Now I need to share my screen. In one moment, you all, someone's actually jumping in. And welcome to the Zoom. If you just joined us, welcome. I'm about to show you all a quick video. Okay, here we go. All right. And let me share my sound. And here we go.
If you have ever dreamed about making money, traveling the world, and having fun in the process, this is it. What we're about to show you is a proven turnkey travel business backed by real industry experts. A business where people just like you are having fun, making money, and creating a whole new life for themselves. It's called IntelliTravel, and here's how it works. As you may or may not know, every single time a hotel is booked, a car rented, or a family goes on vacation, there are commissions paid. Sometimes they go to a well-known travel booking website. Sometimes they go to a traditional travel agent in a storefront location. And sometimes they go to people like you, working from a laptop anywhere in the world. At IntelliTravel, we give you everything you need. Direct access to travel vendors, special rate travel inventory, a state-of-the-art website, business cards, tools, videos, everything you need to promote your travel business. IntelliTravel is the original home-based travel agency for over 25 years. And they are the real deal, with a coveted A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and accreditations and certifications with all major travel carriers and organizations. Did you realize travel is already the #1 searched item on the internet? And with baby boomers retiring and millennials already spending $200 billion a year, it's a trend that will never stop. And if you can get in front of that, it can be very lucrative. Let's say you know a road warrior, a businessman or woman who travels 3 to 4 days a week for work. Now you can offer them the same deals or better. And if they book with you instead of one of those faceless corporate sites, you earn the commission. That could be an extra $150 a week in your pocket. Have any friends or family thinking about a reunion getaway? Well, instead of some corporation getting the commission, why not you? Let's say you book 20 cabins on a Caribbean cruise. They get the trip of a lifetime at competitive rates, the same or lower than they could find online, and you get to go for free and put $2,000 or more in your pocket. And this is just the beginning. Learn how you can make money on destination weddings, scuba trips, wilderness expeditions, resort stays, even vacation home rentals. If it's travel related, you can book it. And this is not cheap, unwanted inventory or third-rate vendors. We are talking about all of the best brands in the travel industry. Hotels, cruise lines, all major airlines, luxury destinations around the world. Literally hundreds of the world's best brands right at your fingertips. And here's the best part. You can take advantage of this opportunity even if you have zero experience, because of the award-winning education and training modules where you can learn as you earn on your schedule. Even just a few hours a week, you can get up and running and earning very quickly. You can even take your learning on the road with our fabulous IntelliTrips, like 3 nights at Disney for $399 so you can check out all the rides. $99 for 4 nights in Montego Bay, Jamaica while you learn about tropical beaches. Even 7 nights on a Caribbean cruise for $399 so you can sample world-class dining and a luxury cruise experience. That's what it's all about. Learning your trade, earning travel commissions, all while traveling the world. And backing you up, the best guarantees in the industry. The best travel price guarantee, the no questions asked 100% money back guarantee, a unique profit guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Take the next step. Ask to see the full presentation where you'll see exactly how it works, how much it costs, and what you need to do to take advantage of this $8 trillion industry. Thanks for watching.
All right. That was that quick video. So really quickly, if you're on the Zoom and you can hear me, if you've ever booked a trip, whether you booked it through a travel agent, whether you went online and booked a hotel, a flight, a cruise, type the word travel in the chat for me tonight. I want to see who we have on tonight. If you're on and you've ever booked a trip, because what a lot of people don't know, what I didn't know is that when you look at these online sites, Expedia, Orbitz, Travelocity, booking.com, right? Cheap tickets, things of that nature. How do they get paid? And it's amazing. I found this out. When you go online, let's say I want to book a hotel through Marriott. I want to book a cruise to Royal Caribbean. And I go online to one of these sites, bookit.com, whatever, right? Travelocity or whatever. When I go and I book a Marriott hotel, when I click the submit button, when I hit that button, Hilton or Marriott or Royal Caribbean sends a check to the online source that I just booked. So I did all the work. Stayed up to 3 o'clock in the morning trying to find the cheapest trip, did all this work, went in, found it, booked it, and somebody else got a check. So IntelliTravel stepped into the game 34 years ago and said, you know what, we want to put people who already doing this from home, and then we want to put that money back into your pocket. My wife was able to book a trip for her and I. We spent 5 days, 4 nights in a luxury sandals property in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Came home to a check for over $740 for something we were going to book anyway. Another scenario, she had 2 separate bookings. One was a destination wedding that she booked, and the other was a girlfriend's getaway that she booked for her sorority sisters. Her and her sorority sisters went on a trip to, I believe it was Antigua. I forget where it was, but they didn't invite me. So I don't know anyway. But they went on this amazing trip. And these 2 vacations alone, the wedding that my wife booked for someone, the trip that she booked for her sorority sisters, were each $12,000 in commission each. So you can't think of anything else that you can sell from a home-based business perspective that you make 2 sales and make over 20 grand. And we had another situation, a gentleman who I referred to the business. And we have a referral program. I'm going to show you that in a moment. I referred this guy to the business. He booked a wedding. He used to book trip for Blue High School Marching Band for their travel. He booked 1 wedding in the first quarter of 2024 and made $42,000 with 1 wedding. But because I referred him, there's a unique bonus structure built in where I received a check for over $4,000. And to this date, I still don't know who got married. So let's talk about that in a moment. We get paid 70% of all travel that's booked. And then we have a very unique referral program that allows you'll have the option, but not the obligation. And I'm going to bring this up for you guys to participate in this referral program. So if you've ever referred anybody to a movie, a restaurant, a Netflix series, chances are you got no commission for that. We get excited. They tell us they had a good meal, they had a good experience. We get the kudos, but not the currency. So our company, Planet Marketing, which is partnered with IntelliTravel, says, listen, if you don't mind referring somebody to the travel industry, you don't have to, but if you do, we're going to pay you. Okay. You can build a network, empower yourselves and others while you capitalize on the power of residual income and leverage. Now, Warren Buffett said it best. He said, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create that second source. Well, this is how a referral program works. It's simple. You refer somebody to the business, they purchase a business, you're going to make $50 per referral. It's called a direct sale. Okay. That's how we get paid. We sell a business or we sell travel. That's it. No lotions, no potions. You sell a business, you get paid. You can sell as many businesses as you like. You get $50 each business. Now, anytime anyone partners with you, they have that same opportunity. When they sell a business, now they're going to make $50, but you make $25. Here's where the leverage comes into. Most of us are used to being leveraged, but not having leverage. So here's where the leverage piece comes into play, because now you've sold them an opportunity. They've now sold someone else an opportunity, and we're all making money together. But think about it. People say, I don't like building teams. Well, if you've ever told somebody about a restaurant and that person went to the restaurant and then told his mom told her sister told her grandmother told her coworker, the coworker told his son, you just built a team, but nobody's keeping track of that. We're just going to keep track of it here. Now, there's something called a $10 bonus that takes place as soon as you are promoted in the company. We're going to share with you how that happens in a moment. That this $10 bonus is added to every referral anywhere inside your organization. Now, this can be while you're at lunch. This can be while you're on the beach and someone has a conversation, and now you're getting $10 checks going into your account. It happens once you're promoted. It starts at bronze, it goes to silver, and it grows to gold. You're bronze by simply helping 3 families. You're silver by simply helping 6, and you're gold by helping 9. That's the max. If you want to participate fully in this program, then you refer 9 people. You've referred 9 people to that nasty Italian restaurant that you think is the best place, right? But it is probably not that good. But you've referred several people to go to places, okay? So now when that happens, we're going to start adding additional income streams to your already pre-existing portfolio. We're going to add those first level of those $10 bonuses. We're going to add that 10% match on all travel that's booked. Like I just gave you that illustration, where now we're earning a 10% bonus. And there's a 10% bonus match on all residual income. Now, some people have heard of residual income, but don't really quite know what it is. If you pay bills, if you're an adult, chances are you pay bills. And here's what I realized one day. All the bills that I pay are paid to business. Think about that. Your phone bill is someone owns AT&T, someone owns T-Mobile. That's a business that someone started. Your mortgage is owned by a bank. Okay. Whatever bills we have, light bill, there's a company, Pepco. Someone started that business, but they started the business with residual income in mind, where now I have a business where people are paying me hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars per month. So now I don't have to work because I have a steady income cash flow because of my multiple clients that are paying me every month. Most of us, unless we're a recording artist or an actor, an actress, or an athlete, don't have access to residual income. So here's where the home-based business structure comes into play for the average person. Here in our business model, you have 9 levels of residual income. Think about an auditorium with 9 rows of seats. Our job is to fill that auditorium with individuals who want to save money and make money in the travel industry. Who doesn't know at least 9 people who want to do that? Now, when that happens, you're going to earn income on every level. Level 3, you're going to earn access in excess, up to $156 a month. Level 6, over $4,000 a month. That's just helping 6 families. And level 9, over $100,000 a month. Now, we do have people in the company who are doing that. Let's talk about leadership. Because you may be a person who's on here tonight that said, I just want to book travel. I just want to save money on my own travel. I'm not talking to nobody. No problem. But you could be on here saying, now, this is intriguing. And you may want to go ahead and maximize it and become a leader. If you do that, welcome to our director program. It starts at director 1 star all the way to 10 stars. It's just simply added income for your added effort because you decided that you want to help more people. Once you've helped 100 families, now you're a director. We're going to add $500 a month guaranteed to your income every single month, over and above all the travel, over and above all the bonuses, over and above all the residual. And my wife and I are very blessed. We're at the 4-star level, as was mentioned earlier, simply meaning we've helped over 1,500 families around the world, and you can see where the bonus is for us. Now, whatever level you decide that you want to get, we'll help you to get to that level. So, and now you may be saying, how much can you really make? Well, really, the sky's the limit. Once you become a 5-star director, the company's going to give you a $20,000 diamond encrusted Rolex watch. I remember my grandfather worked for Hilton Hotel. When he retired after 40 years at Hilton Hotel as a lobby porter, and he worked at the Hilton where President was shot. He was standing right above Ronald Reagan at that moment, right? I'll never forget that. When he retired, they gave him a gold-plated watch. One of them watches that the band stretch and you put it back and it'd be squeezing, pinching your wrist. That's what he got. This company says you help families and we'll give you a $20,000 Rolex. Now, once you start making $100,000, you're going to get what's called a sapphire ring. At $250,000, my wife and I are blessed to be at that position. You get the ruby ring. Once you're earning $500,000, you get the diamond. And once you're earning $1 million, you get the double diamond ring. And yes, we do have some millionaires. I'll prove it to you. Here's our income disclosure statement. I love this because most companies will never dare show you the facts. They'll talk about money, but they'll never show where the money really is, where the money resides, right? So here is the scale. You'll get access to this immediately as soon as you enroll. And we're going to talk about our launch date here in a moment. But you'll see the level that individuals reached, the amount of money, the high, the median, the average, the low. You'll see all of that. And you'll have access to this. It'll be in your online office. So here's my favorite part. As I mentioned, I am a husband and I'm a father, so I believe in legacy. Hence, we are the legacy team. So here's where the company comes into play as far as legacy is concerned. This is our pledge, and it's our pledge to you. It says, as a Planet Marketing Director, feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, which we all know to be inevitable, the business that you have built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, and your monthly residual income. We had this happen, unfortunately, to a gentleman in California, Mr. Willie Jones. He passed away. He was a director in this company. At that time, his income was here, but his income has grown. So he left a legacy that has continued to grow. I don't know about you all, but I've never heard this in any other business presentation, never been told this at any job interview, and I'm prior military, okay? So it's pretty strong. Now, we have a turnkey business. So it's like a franchise. Like if you want to get a McDonald's, when you buy a McDonald's, they already have the golden arches. They got the fryer. They have the milkshake machine. You don't have to figure anything out. You just get your education and you work the concept. We have that here, right? We even have international convention coming up in September in Orlando, Florida, featuring John C. Maxwell, right? He's going to be at our keynote speaker. Now, I'm sure you wonder how much is this going to cost you. There are two businesses. There's the travel agency, and then there's the marketing company that allows you to kind of be that broker. So you get two businesses for $200. That's it. Okay. This is not one of them freebies. It's not one of those things, one of those pyramids where you ask somebody for $500, go find two people, they follow you, and you get bumped up, and somebody sends you. None of that. Okay. A legitimate business that you can run from the privacy of your own home. $200, which is less than the cost of the smartphone or the tablet or the computer that you're watching this presentation from. Now, that $200 carries a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee, simply meaning if you're not interested, you don't keep the business. You turn the business in and they return your $200. Unheard of. You get a whole month. I call that the peace of mind clause. So you don't invest in like, oh, I just lost my money. Not here. Now, how do you run and maintain the business? Like any other business, there's overhead, okay? Talking about $60 a month, $2 a day. What does that cover? It covers your online marketing system. It covers your university, your online academy for your training. It covers errors and omissions insurance. Exactly. You don't have to come out of your pocket and pay thousands for the E&O. It also covers search engine, you.com. Where you'll be able to book trips on your search engine. Others will be able to book trips on your search engine. and you'll get paid for that. Instead of now, there's no more booking on these sites that don't put any money back into our community. And then also you have access to the IT department. And finally, customer care. You get customer service. If you've never hired anybody before, congratulations. You're now going to be a boss because these people work for us 7 days a week, 8 hours a day. They will pick up the phone, and that's what we pay for. So it's time to make a decision. Either you're number 3, you're number 2, or number 1. It's simple. If you're 3, you're not interested. You rather continue putting money in other people's pockets when you travel, which is fine. You're not interested in saving any money, which is 100% okay. Just thank the person who invited you and give them an opportunity to earn your business because they gave you an opportunity to own a business. Number 2, it means you have questions. I'm going to open up this Zoom. I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Barry, and he's going to allow you all to ask any questions that you have on tonight. And number 1 simply means you're ready to go. He's going to give you the launch date. We're not getting started tonight. We will be launching here very, very soon, and I'm going to have him to go over that with you all at this time. So I'm going to turn it back over to the amazing, the fantastic, the wonderful Mr. Thomas Barry. Take it away, sir.
I appreciate that. And Mr. Preston Scott, every time I hear you lay this thing out, man, I get more and more excited. And I can see why you and your wife are multiple six-figure earners with this company, man. You are a true leader, leading from the front and by example, man. So I definitely appreciate you. After doing this type of business in this industry for several years, like he just said, it breaks down to those 3 groups. And just let the person know where you stand because this is going to, we're rolling. We're all signing up on March 1st, which is Saturday. The reason we're doing this pre-launch is so people like that like you, people that's on this Zoom, have an opportunity to get a head start. Because have you ever started in something and you got a head start? If you think back when you was in the 3rd grade, racing at the bus stop, if I got a head start, I was going to win. Now, in business, as adults, we have a head start because we're going to have another Zoom just like this on Thursday at 8 p.m. with Mr. Preston Scott again. The whole point of this is allowing you to reach that bronze position with, 3 referrals or silver or some people that are gold. There are people on this Zoom right now that have 17, 18 partners waiting on them to sign up. 10 partners, 5 partners in all different parts of the United States. So it's happening. It's happening. And on March 1st, it's going to go down. So what I want to do is introduce you to some of the other executives on the team who are doing some amazing things. These guys are documented experts in the industry. There are other co-founders with the legacy team. First person I want to introduce out in he's from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Another sports guy. He has records right now at Bowie State University. One of the sharpest business professionals that I've met. He's made some serious income as well in this industry. Loves helping people and a lot of fun. My good friend, Mr. Darrell Foote, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Right here. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Again, man, first of all, I want to thank both you guys, definitely Mr. Preston Scott, for your leadership, man. Every time you put it down, just like Mr. Barry said, I pick up something different every time, man. Mr. Barry, definitely appreciate you for your leadership, your passion for helping people. We're definitely on track to do some amazing things. I'm excited about Saturday. I'm excited about the folks that are excited about getting started on Saturday, man. It's like I feel like a kid before Christmas time. That's all I can say. But we're definitely on pace to do some amazing things in this industry. My background is also in marketing through Bowie State University, and I'm a believer right there, man. Let's just keep on rocking and rolling. People who have questions, now's the time to ask, and definitely we're going to keep this ball rolling. Back to you, Mr. Barry.
No, absolutely. I appreciate everything you're doing, Mr. Foote. The next person I want to introduce is somebody that's as well documented, and these are some of the key leaders you're partnering with. And this gentleman has also made some serious money in the industry. I've been able to travel to multiple countries with this gentleman as a result of this industry of network marketing. Another co-founder, my good friend, business partner, Mr. Tarkabu Qasim. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I just want to take a second as well to thank both you and Mr. Preston for your leadership, your guidance, your vision. What you guys are doing for us is just outstanding. I'm so excited about this coming Saturday and where we're off to the races too. But I also want to thank everybody else on this call tonight. I want to thank you for your families, your loved ones, and for you taking one step closer to your goals and dreams and the things that you're going to be able to accomplish through this vehicle and working with this amazing team. You guys are definitely in the right place at the right time with the right folks. Let's get it done. Let's travel the beaches of the world together and make a lot of money.
No, I appreciate that, Tark. It's go time. So what I want to do now is just take a couple of minutes and just open the lines up. If you have any questions, you can just unmute yourself. We'll take a couple of minutes. Does anybody have any questions that they want to ask?
Hi, this is Selma Dandridge. I have a question.
Hey, Selma, how are you?
Hello, I'm great. Um, I think I heard you say the education and training is online. If you have any questions about anything that you're educating yourself about, do you get a mentor, someone to reach out to help you? Or how does that work if you need assistance with any of the material that you're reading? And
Selma, that's a
also,
great. I'm sorry, go
and my
ahead.
and my other question is, when did you say the probation period is? If it's not working, that you can get your $200 back? I think you mentioned that as well.
Yes, that's a great question. The latter question is you got 30 days.
Okay.
So that's the period you can get your money back. But with our system, you're going to see a profit within 7 days. But it's just to let you know you do have 30 days as that safety net if you're for some reason that happens. As far as the mentor, yes. Who invited you to the call?
Michelle Preston.
Okay, you're gonna have you're gonna have, matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my number in the text now, and Daryl Foote and Tarka Bukasa will put their numbers there, as well as Preston, and you're gonna have access to us 24/7 whenever you want.
And you mentioned someone named Daryl.
Daryl Foote, the gentleman that
Oh,
spoke a few
yes,
minutes
yes,
ago.
yes, Mr. Eagle fan. Got you.
Yeah, him.
Got you.
That's right. Eagles, baby.
That's right. That's right.
No, but we're here. Also, um, you're gonna have you're gonna have a lot of training inside of the your back office, and we encourage you to download the GroupMe app. If you download the free GroupMe app, whoever invited you on, we have a invite only group. That's all the training videos, day-to-day conversations, events, updates, and everything. Everything is in the group. So, but definitely download that GroupMe app, and then whoever invited you, they can forward you the join link in the GroupMe app. It's a free app. It is just our hub for communication and information flow. And then you
And
see
Mr.
the
Barry,
numbers popping up. You can just
may I
write
add
those
to that?
down.
May I
Absolutely,
add to
Mr.
that, sir?
Preston.
Yeah, so Selma, great question. So in addition to the full support that you have here, and teletravel also has a ton of support that you're gonna have access to. You're gonna be able to pick up the phone. They have a chat feature in your back office where you can just click a button, chat, and you can literally speak to someone while you're doing your testing. If you got questions, there'll be live chat right there, or you can pick up the phone and call them. In addition to that, they have a huge group. They have a big Facebook group that you'll be added to. You'll be able to see that people from around the world who are doing the business. There are a bunch of Q&As in that group. And above and beyond that, we have individuals who are already in place waiting for you all on the first. They're called ambassadors. And we have two master ambassadors who are corporate trainers who are assigned to this group, personally assigned to this group that you all will have immediate access to. So there's a ton of support to help to make sure that you're successful.
Did I hear you say taking a test?
Yes, there is a online academy that you'll have access to, and then you take it at your leisure. There's 10 hours of information. And upon you completing that, it just gives you a little better understanding of our program, how we do business, how to get your commissions, things of that nature. You can take it all in one day, or you can take an hour a day for 10 days. It's completely up to you. There's no, there's no quotas or anything like that. But yes, you'll have initial access to the academy once you get started.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Preston. Any other questions, Selma?
Not right now, but I'm sure I'll have more.
No, not a problem. Any other questions out there? Right. So with that, again, I want to thank everybody for taking some time out. Whoever invited you on, you want to take a few minutes and send them thank you, because as you see, this is invite only. This is not advertised anywhere. The beautiful part about being an entrepreneur is we pick and choose who we want to work with. It's not like work where you just got to work with them. We pick and choose who we want to talk to, who we want to make money with, and we travel with the best people on the planet because it's our choice. That's the beautiful part about what we're doing. So with that, the next event is going to be Thursday, right on this Zoom with Mr. Preston Scott. So this gives you a chance to see it. Now invite your guests to the exact same Zoom. So now you can start positioning yourself in the money come Saturday. So with that, I want to thank each and every one of you for your time. Thank you for your time, Mr. Scott and Tark and Daryl. Let's have an amazing, amazing evening. And I look forward to seeing everybody on the Zoom on Thursday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.